Hello and welcome back to the last train home. So, we're nearly at the last stop here before our final destination in Omsk. At least final destination for this chapter, I should say. Right, we're about ready to set off. We have our crew to look through though, and we've just got some promotions to hand out, so I'm not certain we want to be thinking about putting new roles on them at the moment though. I'm still kind of unsure what I actually want. You could become an engineer, a grenadier. He has got worker. I think honestly a good way of doing this would probably be something along the lines of now, let's see. There's some of these that are only available to machine gunners, obviously, but things like sprint can be equipped at any role. But machine gunner, you really only get bonuses. Yeah, you only really get the bonuses of these abilities if you're a machine gunner. Things like the grenadier here, like a landmine, let's see, yeah, so they have to be a grenadier for the landmine, but the smoke bomb and the grenade, as well as the dangerous mine, are equipable by any. Extra padding is grenadier, so grenadier is a bit more flexible. And I believe that, let's see what else we've got. Rifleman, the bayonet charge is and focus are rifleman only, but low profile silent steps, quick feet are a bit more flexible. And I think the scout's similar here, so like distract, camouflage. Oh no, that's scout only. Quick feet's any. Critical shot is scout only. I need to put that on more soldiers. Right. So certain ones do seem to be more flexible. I think probably the machine gun is one of the least flexible of the roles. I think medic, I think these are, let's see, inspire caution is medic only. As is the sleep flask, but on reassuring presence, so but the big ones, the heal and the head well, head down's not that important, but dangerous mind and heal are both usable by any, so yeah. I think we'll get him as an engineer. I think we could use some more engineers at the moment. So rifleman, scout, yeah, we'll go with that. He's got machine gunner. I'm thinking of putting on where are we? I'm thinking of putting maybe grenadier on him when we get a few more, when we get another level up. That might be a good call, that. Sergeant, yep. Grenadier, engineer, machine gunner. Now, the machine gunner with the recoil control, I think I'm starting to get a better idea as to what works together. That tends to work well with, say, the rifleman. Whereas the grenadier that gives you intelligence tends to pair better with, say, a scout. Or you can give, and machine gun and grenadier tend to go well with each other because the recall control you can get here. Works well with the bonus fitness from Grenadier, and then you can basically be a machine gunner with a grenade ability and put dangerous mind on, so that you're more likely to yeah, you're gonna hit more damage on people. So we can, but yeah, we could go scout or rifleman here, I think, quite easily. I think we'll go with the rifleman. Get his fitness up. Because that's not just gonna turn into extra chance to hit with recall control. It will also mean that his health goes up, which is always greatly appreciated. Put their intelligence up one. That'll give them access to new roles when they eventually get the opportunity to unlock some. This guy here, what have we got? New role available. Worker, Grenadier. I was just saying Grenadier tends to go well with, yeah, things like Medic and Scout. So we'll do that. We've got a guy here. Put his fitness up. Ooh, his levels have gone up a lot there. Lovely. Got some roles here that we can dish out. Grenadier, Rifleman. We're getting a lot of additional fitness there from those skills. So machine gunner with the recall control ability would be a good idea then to mix with those. Right. This guy here. Machine gun, Grenadier. Okay. Rifleman then. We also probably want to start considering some non-combat roles as well. I think maybe once we've got them 3 combat roles, maybe give them... I think at least everyone wants to have at least 2 non-combat roles by the end. Right, what stats are we looking at here? So, how much health have they got? 120. And they're a good character, this one. I'd like to get them... let's make sure that they're more likely to survive. They've been doing a lot of workshop work, haven't they, in the back? Yeah, they're level 4 engineer now. Christ. Right. A few more here. Sergeant. Rifleman. Machine gunner. And they've got worker. Grenadier would probably work for the extra fitness. Medic. Right. They're already a doctor and an engineer, so I'm going to get a lot of intelligence. Which means that... probably Scout or Grenadier. Since they're a medic, keeping them at the back is quite important, so I'd probably say Scout. Their dex is -1 at the moment, so we'll just leave that be. Right. Rifleman, Scout. So he might want to become a doctor, but... yeah, or a medic. But again, we'll need to wait for his stats to pick back up from being tired. This guy, what have we got? Again, stats down because of that. Grenadier, Rifleman. That's going to bulk him up with a lot of fitness. He's also a worker, so Probably a machine gunner would be fine for this. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Right. And ooh, still got a fair few here to go. Let's try this one. Who we got here? Rifleman, Grenadier. Getting into swing of all this now. So rifle, Grenadier, worker. So probably want to go with machine gunner because they're getting all that fitness. Right. We may wish to buy way more machine guns. Rifleman, machine gunner, and need some more intelligence, which he would have if he weren't tired. Right. Let's see, so rifleman, engineer, worker. Okay. Intelligence and fitness will go into Grenadier, so that's probably a good shout for the next role. Sergeant, lovely. L4 medic. They're also a doctor and engineer. If we're going to bump up intelligence, then probably Grenadier is the way to go. Or we could say, you know, we want as a medic for them to be at the back and just go and make them a scout, but I think we'll be fine with that. Right, a few more to go. Machine gunner, rifleman. Grenadier. I'm definitely liking the Grenadier role. It's got a lot of flexible abilities that you can use on other classes. And more importantly, it buffs up fitness and intelligence. So, pretty good. Put up fitness a bit. Dex is a bit low. We'll put his dex up. They've got some unusually high stats, them too. Right. I think that's all of them. Okay, we're sorted. We're departing from the station. And someone's just leveled up again. Right, let's see what's here. So there should be the girl's dad here, hopefully. The train stops. A group of white army soldiers in admittedly ill-fitting uniforms is standing in a pathetic attempt at rows under the watchful eye of their officer. They seem to be waiting for a train of their own. Together with your soldiers, as the little girl disembarks from the train to stretch her legs. Suddenly one of the whites runs out of the line and shouts, "My girl!" The officer immediately gets in his way, screaming in his face, waving around his weapon. "Where do you think you are going?" "That's my girl. They have my child." "And why would that be your why would there be your child on a legionary train? Get back in line now." Before you can talk to the officer, the little girl rushes towards her father in full sprint, hugging him with all the strength she has in her tiny arms. The officer's face turns all red with fury and he starts screaming again and raises his gun toward the child. "I will have order if I shoot this child to..." His voice dies out suddenly as he suddenly faces the combined firepower of a good half of your crew, which stopped whatever they were doing and raised their weapons against the man who just threatened to murder a child they spent days caring for. Yeah, that wasn't wise. He quickly realised he has only 3 soldiers with him and a bunch of conscripts who would happily watch him die. He's given no choice. He's given no other choice than to release the father from his duties, even though he mumbles some vague threats. You both know nobody will care about one conscript. The father is reunited with his daughter at last. He approaches you and your soldiers, shaking and kisses your hands as a sign of gratitude. As they walk away, the little girl waves at you. Hey! We did a good thing. For once. Right, what have we got? The doctor, I think we've not really got anyone who's injured. We can heal one guy who is recovering anyway. Oh, that's a point. Hospital car, is he in here? Because he should be. Yeah, they'll recover better in here. I have put the upgrades on installation, haven't I? Yeah. What we want as well is... Where is it? New beds, comfy beds. Increase health and morale recovered by 1 per hour. We want this, really. Because we've got the cozy living accommodations in the other carts. Which means that it's better, the hospital car, but not so much better than our regular infantry cars. It's like yeah, it's better, but not amazingly so. Okay, it looks like a medical post of some description, given what it's selling. We're not desperately in need of any of these resources, so we'll be fine for now. What I wouldn't mind doing, though, have we got anyone with... Yeah, we could send this group out. We'll have a look, because it's a gun shop. I'd like to find some gunpowder if possible. Threat is building. It shouldn't even go above the first line though on the time it takes them to get there and back. Right. Oh, what have we got? Ammo, some tier 2 rifles. We probably want to start looking at our supply of guns and that though. Like we've only got yeah, we've only got 2 machine guns, for example, at the moment in stock. We've got plenty of sniper rifles and pistols and things, and plenty of short rifles, but it's machine guns that we're lacking, really. Right. And we can stop about, well, we'll send a squad out here. This is a survivalist squad, so we'll send them out. They're going to fish for a bit. Then we're going to send our squad with merchantry out here. And our scavenger squad over here. And we'll stop for a few hours. What have we got? Gunpowder, that's what we're looking for. Ooh, we're going to need to trade a bit for it. But it's worth it. We need 1,000 or so, don't we? About that much. We'll make it 55. Right. Ooh. There's landmines. It's tempting, but... Right. I'll accept that trade. Right. Explore here. Report ready on this one. What have we got? They didn't find anything. They're a bit glum about it. Oh, they found some herbs though. Report ready here. Nothing of value. They still get the XP at least. But yeah, disappointing that we got nothing there. We should start as well. Ah, so that's getting there. We will send... Yeah, we'll send this squad out. And then we'll move into Omsk. It'll be a nighttime raid from the looks. Right. No fish, but we found some herbs. Right. Drop a save. Omsk it is. 3 skulls. Shouldn't be crazy difficult. But we shall see. No turning back. Confirm. Right. You arrive at the station. It's immediately clear the Reds wish to avoid conflict. It's silent with no one in sight. They probably also force citizens to stay away. Or perhaps the Red propaganda is working, and the people are afraid of you. Your advisor approaches. The area with the tall tower that you can see from here, we must destroy it. They also produce propaganda here. It looks like they have wagons full of posters already. We must be careful going through the city. The Reds have complete control over it, and there is another thing, Major. His voice assumes a harder, more serious tone. We know the location where they keep prisoners. We have reasons to assume that's where the soldiers who spoke on the broadcast might be held. Their actions are treasonous. But we will see what they'll have to say for themselves if we decide to venture into the city, that is. Right, what do you advise? Sits in front of you. He's never done anything like this before. I'm afraid the Reds have learned they're not going to win this war just by terrorizing their own people. They want to give them a common enemy, a source of all their troubles. And it might be easy to blame it on a foreign army passing through their country. If we lose this battle, the battle against their lies, we could face a much bigger enemy later. Right. We're going in. Always hyped up. Right. Because what's he got? Nationalist, vengeful. Right. Right, okay. We have our great big combat squad ready. We've got a machine gunner, plenty of rifles, 3 snipers. This should be perfectly fine. Ooh, he's got a new ability that we could put on. Controlled bursts, I prefer. We don't want to just dump as magazines into people. Hmm. Also, I take stabilize off. Okay. Applies concealment when soldier is not moving. Eliminates enemy soldier with one precise shot. Yeah. Recon's an absolute must. Distract is useful. Do we need quick feet, or let's put camouflage on. Let's do that with all of these. So stabilize, quick feet for crit and camouflage. Stabilize, quick feet, crit and camouflage. Right, they're all loaded up in the same way. Are there any other abilities I want to swap out as well? Because we've got a few things now. Medic makes sure nearby soldiers aren't taking any unnecessary risks. Slightly increasing their defense but decreasing their attack speed. So not their attack damage, the speed at which they attack. But their charisma can be used to increase the amount of defense that they get as a bonus. I guess it's better than head down. Do they still only have that one combat role? Yeah. Okay. Who else have we got that we could... What could we do with the grenadiers and the rifles then? They got any other... Yeah, smoke bombs, not really useful. Rifles. Focus. Soldiering cover uses will to increase chance to hit. I think that's probably better than silent steps, because honestly... Well... I guess we can take it instead of stabilize, because we should really be using the medic for stabilize anyway. Now we'll put it instead of silent. Because the rifle, just having oh, this one's got grenades on. Okay, quick feet for focus. And same here, we'll put on we've got grenades as well. Quick feet, silent steps, focus, and grenade. We want to have a few people with stabilize, just in case, you never know, the medic goes down. But most of the time we should probably leave them back to the medic. Right. That looks good to me. Let's get going. Looking at the time as well, we might just maybe make a start on this mission and then we'll continue on next time.
Our first priority is to disable the transmission tower and thus stop the Reds from inciting the locals against us. We also need to find the legionaries that spoke on the radio to fuel the anti-Legion propaganda. They're probably prisoners. Remember, the Reds hold the city, so we need to keep a low profile. Don't let the lies and hate get under your skin.
Right, okay. So I think we'll call it here for the episode. So it looks like we just need to head up here. Fair bit yeah, some ammo and things as well. Quite nice. And then we just have to head over this way. We need to find a key and then unlock all that. And there's a few materials as well here. If it starts asking us if we want to take these soldiers with us afterwards, we probably don't. Not just because, ooh, animosity and this and t'other amongst us unit, but also we are literally out of room on the train. The thing is, like, realistically, I think, oh, well, surely they can stay in the hospital car. I mean, there's beds there. You know, it's something. You know, you can cram them in, but no, the game doesn't work like that, so... And we've now got our new critical shots skill. Well-aimed shot to neutralise virtually any enemy soldier in one hit. Bear in mind it will take some time for them to take the shot. To use it, select soldier with a scout combat roll and then the quick shot skill. It will have a short cooldown before it can be used again. The skill won't work without ammo. So there you go, you select the guy, boop, and insta-kill. Useful if you want to take out a little group of enemies where there's 2 or 3. We can just get all our snipers and just pop, pop, pop. It will make noise most likely, I'm guessing, so it will attract attention. It's not like this is a silenced rifle and it just sounds like a stapler going off when you fire it. No, it's going to make a bang. So we need to keep that in mind. If we are going to use it, we want to then relocate afterwards, or make sure that we're in concealment or something and that no one sees the shot go off. Right, anyway, we'll drop a save. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the last train home, and yes, next time we'll be heading off on this mission. I'll see you then.